Not everyone is benefiting from Dunedin's current housing boom. Many renters are facing rent hikes or having to cram into already overcrowded properties as values in the city soar. The Salvation Army is one of the agencies tackling poverty at the coalface, and Community Ministries manager David McKenzie says housing is the biggest issue facing the southern city.
The incredible pressure there is on Dunedin housing, the rise in house prices. We have organisations coming into the city associated with the hospital rebuild that are renting up everything they can get hold of.
McKenzie knows of one situation where 8 people have squeezed into a 3-bedroom house. He says overcrowding is becoming more and more common, and it's the most vulnerable who are suffering as incomes are squeezed.
Things still like child poverty, right at the bottom end, we're still not really seeing a shift.
The Salvation Army's just released its State of the Nation report, and part of Mackenzie's job is pushing for action on Dunedin's housing supply at a central government level.
The whole of New Zealand saying we want to do something about this. And I would say personally the housing and child poverty are 2 really big things that we can make a difference as a nation.
His concerns are shared by the Dunedin Budget Advisory Service. Andrew Henderson agrees skyrocketing rents are already hurting low-income families.
Housing absolutely is affecting people, so there is a few things driving that, I think. So there's the increased sales of rental properties, so there's less stock in the city, but there is an increase in demand, so there seems to be more people coming into the city, whether that's from Auckland, maybe from Central Otago, where it's really expensive to live now.
Henderson says the Budget Advisory Service is the busiest it's ever been.
In an average year we would have around 700 people come through our doors, and at any one time we're working with about 250 individuals and families.
Mackenzie says the rebuild of Dunedin Hospital will only exacerbate the problem, increasing demand on an already limited housing stock. Both the Dunedin City Council and the government have made housing a priority, but the city's property market shows no signs of slowing down as the city's housing values have passed Christchurch for the first time this year. In Dunedin, the South Today.